Look at them there. You know what they're thinking, don't you? They're thinking if we could get through this fence, get a hold of him and the kid, we could rule the world. Now, let's give you guys a little bit of an introduction to some of the other stuff I do. And small scale beef, only got about 10 head here, another 20 plus up the road. But my front pasture, feeder I made. So I'll show you around some of what we have out back in the back 40. Back pasture now. I've got 6 sections back here with a lane on the front of them. So the lane goes from back here at this corner, stretches behind me all the way to almost the road, and keeps going down. That brush over there hooks around, so it goes around there. The lane is just wide enough to get a tractor and brush hog down. So there's 6 sections. Out here we've got one of the hay fields, and then we own all the way up to those woods in the far distance. We got about between all of us, we got about 1.5 miles of road frontage. This is one of my fields here, and I think we can get to where you can see the other ones. Well, not very well. Through the brush there's another real big field, bigger than the one I just showed you. So if you guys are raising cows or you're looking to get into it, I try to figure for pasture an acre per animal. And I like the paddock setup because it's really easy. It's real easy to separate them out. Each paddock I leave them on for 2 to 3 days. So every pasture section is getting 12 to 18 days rest in between grazing, and that really helps keep the grass at a good level. And if they eat it down too far, they're going to damage the roots, and you're not going to have very good stuff coming back. I also like to leave some clumps of brush out there for shelter. These cows live outside. They won't even go in a building. I have a lean-to for them. They won't even go near it. So that's here. You can see a little bit how far down this runs. So here's the last section of pasture, right down through here. Goes back quite a ways through that brush and down. We're looking back this way. You can kind of see, the lights from my house down there. That's how far this stretches. So moving forward this spring, I'd like to get a little more pasture. Like I said, I'd like to figure an acre per animal, and I have more than enough right now. But I'd like to get the herd growing just a little bit more. So from there, that brush is going to be gone. You can see where I brush hog quite a bit this fall. All that in there, and all that clump of brush there, back to that pine tree. That's all going to be one more section of pasture. That'll enable me to get it on close to a 2-week rotation on these pastures, which will be really nice. Actually, excuse me, closer to 3 weeks. So that's how you're able to, if you folks aren't rotating them, I tell you, I really highly recommend trying it out. It has saved me a lot of pasture space, and it's keeping them a lot healthier. I still have plenty of brush to move and stuff like that, but there's a brief half-ass tour of our pastures and our setup here. I'll get into more as we go. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We're going to cover a lot of different things. Have a good day.